Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Fire Me channel, and today we are going to be talking about Virgin Galactic. As you guys know, this is one of my favorite companies that we hold in our portfolio in terms of more risky, like less blue chip, so to speak. Richard Bronson, who's the kind of the founder of this company, is in my opinion, he's like the Elon Musk of the space world, and he is just doing amazing things with Virgin Galactic. And I'm going to reiterate this point. I always bring it up in every video we do on Virgin Galactic, but the future of aviation is these sub-orbit flights where it takes just a fraction of the time to fly from point A to point B around the globe when you can get into that low orbit. And I always use the Australia example. That flight today takes about 24 hours. With suborbit or low orbit flight, that would take 3 to 4. So huge savings in terms of people's time, fuel consumed, which is always a bonus for the environment. Just really innovative things they're doing. The space tourism piece of the business that they're flogging right now, for $250,000 a ride. I don't think that's the future of the company. That's a novelty for extremely wealthy people. Plus, I'm sure they're gathering all kinds of data as they're doing these initial flights for the $250,000 price tag. But I do think, though, that in my lifetime at least, we'll be experiencing these suborbit flights across the world on a fairly regular basis. And space or Virgin Galactic might develop this technology, but they're going to be the innovators and the leaders for this worldwide, and all the airlines eventually will pick up on this technology, and that's how you're going to fly from point A to point B on these long haul flights. So that's really the thesis that I like this company for. Now the recent pullback of the stock because they delayed the flight, to me that is nothing but a huge buying opportunity. So if they were trying to deliver a consumer product like a new iPhone or a new widget or a new, you name it, okay, maybe there's some problems because they don't have their act together as a company, can't get their product out the door, but we are talking about literal rocket science here. So this stuff is complicated. It's not simple. It's not like making another plastic piece of junk coming out of China. This is putting people's life at risk. So you know what, if they're going to delay this launch by a few days, not a problem in my opinion. They stock up heavily punished by the market. I think it was down about $5 overnight just because they said they were going to delay the test flight. But you know what, I don't see that anything as a buying opportunity. The company makes no money, but they're well capitalized, so they're not going to go broke anytime soon. There's so much interest in this company. I would have no doubt they could raise more money in a heartbeat if they needed to. I really view this like the Tesla of space, essentially. Until companies like SpaceX or I can't remember Jeff Bezos' space company now, but until they come public, this really is a one-trick pony, and it's what everyone's going to pile into. Even Kathy Wood from ARK Investments started a space ETF. There's a lot of renewed interest in space travel and all things related to space. So I think they're well positioned. They're the first ones out. Everyone's got this in their portfolio that's interested in space. Does $50 a share make sense? I couldn't tell you, but you know what? This whole pandemic has unleashed Pandora's box, it seems like, for investments. I remember in 2008 when the financial crisis hit, that whole generation of investors, took their ball and went home, so to speak. And now, since everyone's been at home, got a little extra money from their CERB payments or whatever they're getting, or relief payments from the government. New investors have been dabbling in things, looking at this as a, I don't know, a new hobby or a new way to make some money, I guess. And there's a huge renewed interest in it, especially for these innovative companies like Tesla, like Virgin Galactic. The other piece too that I really like with Virgin Space Group is they've got another company called Virgin Orbits, and it's not public yet, and I don't know if they're going to roll it into the Virgin Galactic or if it's going to be its own standalone publicly traded company. But when it comes public, if it's its own company, we're going to be buying these things with both hands. Basically, they're a competitor to SpaceX, launching commercial satellites into space as cheaply as possible. So this whole renewed interest in the space race and the going to space and all the rest of it, I think is going to drive a lot of these companies. And I could easily see a company like Virgin Galactic going to $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, just like Tesla did. Not based on fundamentals, but based on momentum, based on interest, based on the long-term projections of what this technology really can mean for the world, for the planet. It's revolutionary. It is going to change travel. There's no doubt about it in my mind. It's just a matter of when. Fortunately, we were born in a time where we've got the opportunity to buy this thing at the ground floor level. I would like to see it pull back so we could get some more shares for less money, but you know what, we'll take it as it is. I think we'll probably just wait a bit more and see if there's a bit more of a pullback before we buy any more shares. But you know, so far so good. I'm really excited about this company. So anyways, that's kind of just my 2 cents on Virgin Galactic for right now. We'll keep covering it and following along, and keep letting you guys know what my thoughts on it are and keep you up to speed on what's going on with them. But definitely check them out if you haven't already for yourself. There's a lot more that we haven't covered about them, but very interesting, very exciting company. And I think that everyone should have a few shares of it in their portfolio, if nothing else, just for interest's sake. And anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video.